Starting this week, South Korean government ministries are making their first progress reports to President Yoon. On Tuesday, it was the turn of the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy, which covered its plans for nuclear power, investing in future industries and strategies for trade. Following up was the Ministry of SMEs and Startups and reported its plans to support startups in high-tech industries and to provide relief to small business. Eum Ji-young has the details.
With the Yoon administration's private-led growth policy, South Korea's trade and business ministries have a lot on their shoulders. Government ministries this week began reporting their recent progress to the president for the first time since he took office, and on Tuesday it was the turn of the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Amid soaring global energy prices, the ministry will focus on energy security. It'll restructure the country's energy sources so that at least 30% comes from nuclear power. Also, it'll work to stabilize electricity in summer and create $380 billion in funds to nurture the hydrogen industry. Regarding energy, President Yoon told the Minister of Trade, Industry and Energy that the ministry should lead the deals to export nuclear power plants to European nations as discussed during the NATO summit in Madrid last month. Another big pillar covers developing major industries, including that of semiconductors. There will be regulatory reforms to the key industries as well as the training of 140,000 professionals. The ministry will push to designate national strategic technologies in the fields of semiconductors, batteries, display, AI, and robots. The ministry will also focus on strengthening supply chains through customized cooperation and by diversifying imports. It also plans to lead international trade by utilizing existing partnerships, including the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework. A set of standards will also be devised to help domestic firms. President Yoon told the Trade Ministry to actively support the semiconductor industry and abolish unnecessary regulations. He also said that training professionals will lead to growth in key industries. The Ministry of SMEs and Startups also reported their work to the president on Tuesday, also focusing on high-tech industries. It'll create 1,000 projects to support startups in future industries, including semiconductors and AI. Also for small businesses, it'll further provide financial relief. The SMEs Ministry also plans to standardize the unit price so that they don't get ripped off when selling their products to conglomerates. Also, it'll support firms by expanding the number of smart factories and regulation-free zones. President Yoon called on the Ministry of SMEs and Startups to monitor any unfair contracts between conglomerates and small and medium-sized firms. Also, he told the ministry to support small and medium-sized companies both financially and through R&D so that they can grow into global firms. He also urged the ministry to go all out to ease the burden on them. Eum Ji-young, Arirang News.